The persistent intrusion of narcissistic people. Why some narcissistic people will not let you go. Understanding their inability to let go. Now, when it comes to the trauma bond, it can feel very difficult letting go of a narcissistic person when you've been victimized by a narcissist. However, more often than not, it's not that you can't let go, it's that it will not let go of you because there's things to process and work through that are very challenging, draining, and emotional. With a narcissistic person, with their overwhelming need for admiration and control to feed their insatiable ego in order to hide their insecurities, they won't leave you alone because they often believe that they're the best thing since sliced bread and you want them back. Their exaggerated sense of self-importance and their lack of empathy means they have an inability to listen or care about what you're saying. They just hear what they can use against you to hurt you and punish you and get their needs met by you. So their exaggerated sense of self-importance leads them to believe that you still want them back, and an inability for them to leave you alone and to listen to what you're saying. You can ask a narcissist to leave you alone, they will not listen. They lack the empathy to do so. Their fear of abandonment. We can all have that fear of abandonment. A narcissist is very apt at placing that fear within you to keep you living life on their terms. The narcissist fear of abandonment stems from that deep-seated insecurity and fragile self-esteem that they, again, will implant into you. They need you to fuel their ego, to convince themselves that you want them, you're the one that can't let go of them, feeds their ego. Their lack of empathy. Again, they hear everything you are saying that they can use against you. They just don't listen to you. They twist the words to feed their ego. They don't get why you wouldn't want someone as amazing as them. They believe that there's something wrong with you and you just need convincing. Their manipulation. They gaslight, they love bomb, and they use other sources of psychological manipulative tactics in order to coerce you. And by distorting reality for you, it creates that confusion, and the narcissist distorts reality so much so and often gets validation from those around them that the narcissist is in the right, that they believe they are in the right. More often than not, if you get a restraining order, a non-molestation order against a narcissist, that's because they believe that you can't hold yourself back from them. You can't trust yourself around them. They don't believe it's because you don't want them anywhere near you anymore. And they usually look for any little loophole to break this. And as they're exploitative, as they lack the empathy, they don't see what they're doing wrong. They think you're the one who's in the wrong. They need that supply to preserve their ego. They need that validation and attention to preserve that ego so that their insecurities don't rise. And they have that kind of sense of ownership, that entitlement, that they have a right to you or that you owe them in some way. They've done something for you, so you are now indebted to them. You owe them, which is often why they go around smearing your name, claiming that you're the one who didn't appreciate them after all they did for you, and people feel sorry for them and back up their lies, and the narcissist believes that you're the problem. They're usually very bitter, resentful people, yet they will provoke these feelings within you and then accuse you of being the bitter and resentful one. And while you're the one that's left questioning and doubting yourself and trying to process it all, questioning if you're the narcissist is off believing that you are solely the problem and moving on to somebody new while still holding a grudge against you, still believing that you want them back and they're entitled to have you back when they want you.